We'll see how many of those guys get an opportunity in the second half. McNeese State will have it to open up the third quarter for Nate Glantz. And back to work for D'Angelo Durham. And he is caught at the line of scrimmage. Goff spent some time back at his alma mater as a head coach. And now in his second season here, they'll run it again with D'Angelo Durham. Four-man pressure, Glantz out to the perimeter and incomplete. And now a whistle and a flag.
It's like a delay of game.
Delay of game, kicking team. 5-yard penalty, still fourth down.
Tennessee.
Yeah, they're going to give Trey Wilson a chance here. I'm not sure if McNeese will give him a chance here. The Pokes kick it away from him, and it'll bound out of bounds inside the 30.
The Southeastern Conference.
So the Gators will come out on this first possession with their starters. Here's Montrell Johnson taking the handoff from Graham Mert. 100-yard rusher now. Montrell Johnson Jr., 12 carries, 101 yards tonight. Receiver screen to Pearsall. Birthday boy gets a nice block on the edge from Wilson, and he reaches midfield. 4 catches, 50 yards. In the next couple of weeks, he should pass his father in terms of their college yardage numbers receiving. Trey Wilson, boy, you feel the buzz in the building whenever he gets his hands on it.
A little miscommunication.
Yes,
this is something offensively you saw last week at Utah. It showed up a couple times tonight so far.
Just barely got the snap off, and it won't matter. The hookup is there. Mertz to Pearsall.
Right there on the hash mark. Watch Pearsall on the left side of the screen. He just streaks behind the linebackers. This is what happens when you run the football effectively.
Has kept his jersey clean, too. No sacks allowed by that offensive front. They'll run it off the right edge. With a bunch of formation to the left side. Johnson, oh, nice little move to get something out of nothing there. More of him. Hit at the 2, stays on his feet, and he's in. Touchdown, Florida. All Gators tonight.
It's been about the run game. Montrell Johnson, angry runs at reaching that ball across. Number 2 with his number 2 touchdown of the day. On that last one, reaching across for a touchdown.
Boy, and another strong drive for the Gators. They averaged 10 yards, just teeing off tonight.
Yeah, my short game, my wedge, I got to go work on that one, but they've been long driving all day.
Is that the end of the Florida starting offense tonight? That remains to be seen if they'll head back out there with the comfortable lead. Tennessee with that 11-win season, that included a victory over Florida. Out close to midfield here from Mekhi Paris.
Not so much today.
Yeah, held him to just 79 yards so far. Only 23 plays have been run. We'll give it back to Cam Thomas. Met in the backfield and thrown for a loss. There's a negative yardage play for... Now whistles and flags before the third down snap.
And I don't think they were set.
False start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
4 guys coming for the Gators, and the spy will get the quarterback. His defense has held McNeese without a third down conversion tonight. They're 0 for 6. That'll be down at the 15 at 4 Eastern. Really good young Americans making deep runs in the tennis world, including on the women's side, Coco Gauff. Yards and a score. All 3 backs have scored.
All game long.
False start. The entire offensive line.
And there you go.
5-yard penalty.
And that's because he said it was important. As Stormy was reporting earlier, ETN taken down back at the original line of scrimmage. They've answered the call from their coach. ETN out of the backfield. Green grass in front of him. Breaking tackles out to midfield.
Get to where it needs to go.
Pass play here for the Gators. Mertz. Aaron out. He's got Pearsall.
Graham Mertz last week, he threw for 333. Today, showing off the aerial assault of this off. Pearsall, he just runs right by Levi Wyatt for the touchdown.
For the Gators. And a muff that's picked up on the kick return here for Cam Thomas. Flags are flying everywhere.
During the return, holding, return team number 8. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Pac-12 after dark.
Is it the Mile High Showdown still? They still call it that?
It's not played there, but it might still be called that, yes.
Oh, look at his defense.
They'll run it out of their own end zone, and they're caught behind the line. And a safety for the Florida D-body.
I don't know who's more excited, the players or the coordinator. That's Jamari Lyons fighting through a block and getting into the backfield and getting the safety. This is a young defense. There's freshmen all over. Jamari Lyons, he's a redshirt freshman. And they're growing up right in front of our eyes.
Around the country, it was something he had to do.
Well, it's been a good fit so far for Florida. The fair catch out across the 35. Quarterback, the redshirt freshman out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And he will hand it off to the true freshman, Trayon West.
Turned up, but it wasn't the approach. The approach was just let us do what we do. Go out and execute, and that's what they've done so far today.
Here in high school. And they'll run it here for first down yardage out to midfield. For the transfer portal situation, so critical to keep that momentum, keep that positivity going all year long.
Anthony Richardson to the NFL draft.
Second down and 7 might be the last snap of the quarter here for the Gators. And a good throw on the move for Brown to find Aiden Mazzell.